Welcome students, this is module 4 for unit 3 petrology. In this module we will be seeing igneous rocks, basalt and dolerite. My name is Sarak Kumar. Module content. In this module we will see about dolerite and basalt rocks and its description, minerals present, texture and structure, occurrence, properties, uses and distribution. First we will be seeing igneous rock dolerite. Description. The term dolerite was coined by Hay to refer to a dark, heavy, fine-grained igneous rock. This is the most commonly found hyperbasalt rock. Means it is not an extrusive rock and it is not an intrusive rock. It is found within 2 km from the Earth's surface. It is intermediate in composition and characteristically melanocratic. Mineralogically and chemically, it is similar to gabbro and basalt. It is fine-grained compared to gabbro, but coarse-grained compared to basalt. Basalt we have seen. Gabbro is another type of igneous rock. Minerals present. Dolerite is a rock normally composed of labradorite type of plagioclase feldspar and augite type of pyroxene as an essential mineral. Iron oxides, hypersthene, biotite occur as common accessory minerals. In general, accessory minerals occur in very small quantities. Since the rock is intermediate, its minerals are generally saturated. But if the present magma was slightly deficient or surplus in silica content, the resulting dolerites will have small quantities of olivine or free quartz respectively. Thus, most of the dolerites are composed of plagioclase and augite and have accessory minerals including quartz, biotite, iron oxide, etc. When all the minerals of dolerite are totally altered, then the rock is called diabase. For example, plagioclase into zoyosite, epidote or carbonate, and augite into chlorite or hornblende, olivine into serpentine. These rocks are called diabase. Texture and structure of dolerite. Dolerite is a very dense, massive, compact rock. It is neither porous nor permeable like basalt rock. It is relatively like granite rock. It is relatively heavier than granite and is richer in morphic minerals. The texture is generally equigranular, phaneric and fine-grained, but sometimes white feldspar grains or phenocrysts. Then the rock is called dolerite porphyry. The common distinguishing character of igneous rocks, the interlocking texture, occurs in dolerites too. Though it is not easily detectable by the naked eye, under the microscope, dolerite characteristically exhibits an ophitic and subophitic texture. Occurrence of dolerite. Very often, dolerite occurs in nature as an intrusive rocks, that is as dikes and less commonly as sills in granites. These dark colored rocks are prominently noticed in the field by virtue of color contrast with surrounding granites which are light colored. So these dolerite rocks are dark colored, whereas mostly granite rocks are light colored. Further, in feathered areas, dolerite outcrops stand out as linear ridges or trenches because they usually weather either more or less compared to the surrounding rocks. Properties of dolerite. Dolerite has all the merits and virtues possessed by granite except its color. We have seen dolerite is dark in color whereas granite is light in color. Of course, pure black color has great demand. Since dolerites are more fine-grained, they are strong and more competent than granites. However, some disadvantages are dolerite dikes are not rare but far less abundant than granites, since they cannot be seriously considered as sources of large supplies. Further, as these dikes are generally vertical or steep inclined with limited width, quarrying them is naturally difficult. The greater toughness and lack of weak planes do not make them easily workable. Except pure black colored and very fine grained types, the normally found dark greenish colored dolerites with a medium grain texture and dolerite porphyrites are not used very much. Uses of dolerite. For these reasons, dolerites are not used as common building stones. They are suitable as railway ballast, concrete or bitumen aggregate, etc. As a road metal, though they do not have good cementing value, Like limestones, they can be used if it is available locally. At foundation sites of dam-like structures, occurrence of dolerite dikes is considered undesirable as they become a cause of heterogeneity and weak planes. But the same features sometimes serve as a structural trap for oil and gas deposits. Springs seepages also may occur due to dolerite dikes. So in general, dolerites are very similar to granites but have some disadvantages. Although it is not rare, it is not occurring in abundant nature, they are not used in many construction, many civil engineering uses. Distribution of dolerite. Parts of the Deccan Traps of India formed at the end of the Cretaceous also include dolerite. So dolerites mostly occur in India in Deccan Traps. The next igneous rocks we are going to see is basalt. The term basalt was first used by Pliny to refer to a black ferruginous. Ferruginous means iron content rock. Now the term is applied to very fine grained black volcanic rock with plagioclase feldspars and morphic minerals occur approximately in equal amounts. Most of the basalts are slightly unsaturated rocks. Rocks are classified into saturated, unsaturated, supersaturated based on its silica content. Since the average silica content of basalt rock is slightly less than 50%, it is called unsaturated rocks. Minerals present in basalt. Basalt is a simple mixture of labradorite, augite and iron oxides. It is similar to dolerite in mineral content. Biotite, hornblende and hypasthene are the other rare accessory minerals. Iron oxides are magnetite or illuminate. A little of pyrite may also occur. Quartz or olivine may appear in small amounts depending on the silica content of parent lava. In amygdaloidal basalts, the commonly found secondary minerals are different forms of silica, zeolites, calcite, green earth, etc. Among these, silica minerals which occur as geodes are used as semi-precious gemstones because they have a very pleasing aesthetically looking nature. It is used as a semi-precious gemstones. Basalt texture and structure. Vesicular and amygdal structures are the most common in basalts. Columnar structure and floor structure are also observed in some cases. The rare pillow structure appears in some speletic means soda-rich basalts. The texture usually observed in hand specimens is aphanetic, that is, the minerals are too fine to be seen by the naked eye. But in some basalts, small shining laths of feldspar grains are seen. This is so because in a thick lava flow, compared to the top, its underlying part cools down somewhat slowly and hence the grain size is relatively. The size of the crystal depends upon the rate of cooling. When the rate of cooling is faster, the grain size formed is finer. Whereas when the rate of cooling is lower, the grain size, the crystallization formed are large. The cleavage planes of feldspar, even when small, reflect light effectively and hence are absorbed easily along broken surfaces of a rock. But for this, the constituent minerals cannot be distinguished as both of them look similar. The diagnostic property of igneous rocks, that is, interlocking texture, can be noticed only under the microscope. Ophitic texture also occurs often. Occurrence of igneous rock basalt. Basalts are the most abundant among volcanic rocks. Their quantity is 5 times greater than all other volcanic rocks put together. The basalts, as Deccan Traps, are extensive in peninsular India and occupy an area of more than 2 lakh square miles. They are spread over Maharashtra, parts of Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. They occur mainly as flat or slightly inclined lava flows. They are nearly 7,000 feet thick near Bombay. Igneous rocks, basalt, properties and uses. Massive basalts are highly durable and the strongest, having the highest load bearing capacity and crushing strength. The crushing strength is an indirect measurement of its load bearing capacity. Basalts tend to have the strongest rock and also it is highly durable, means it is very much resistant to weathering. This is because not only are they compact, hard and tough, but also more fine grained than dolerite. Since their grain sizes are very fine, it has this durable nature. For this reason, basalts are used fairly extensively as building stones in the areas in which they occur. But being dark in color, they are not used to the extent to which their durability and competence entitle them. Even though both durability and its load bearing strength are higher, these basalt rocks does not have a good pleasing colors. So for that, it is not used very much. It is used, still it is used, but it is not used very much. The combination arch called Gateway of India at the Bombay Harbour and the buildings of IIT Bombay are a few among the many constructions built out of basalts. However, if these rocks have considerable calcite and pyrite, ugly brown patches are produced along with weakness and weathering. As road metal, the basalts are excellent for macadam and bitumen roads. They are hard, tough, wear resistant, and have good binding properties. Since these rocks are very durable and are very much resistant to wearing, these are used as road metal. They are also excellent for use as aggregates in cement concrete. Based on its nature of having high load carrying capacity, it is used as aggregates in cement concrete, these basalt rocks. A number of tunnels have been made across these basaltic rocks for railway line near Bombay. They need no lining except sealing the joints or other weak planes to prevent seepage. The vesicular basalts, of course, are not as competent as massive belts due to their innumerable inherent cavities which make them hollow and not compact. Ambicoidal basalts are too prone to problems. This vesicular structure means when the molten lava starts to cool, some vapors will entrap before starting crystallization. These air traps become cavities, makes the rock weak. So when vesicular basalts are there, it is not very much suitable for these tunneling purposes. But when these igneous basalt rocks are of massive types, it can be used for tunneling. A number of tunnels have been made across these basaltic rocks for railway line near Bombay. In this case, there is no need of lining except sealing the joints or other weak planes. Normally, the lining is given to all the inside part of the tunneling to prevent seepages. But since basalt rocks are durable and non-porous, these linings does not occur. Only at weak points, only at weak planes and joints, simple sealing is required to prevent seepage. The Deccan traps, that is basalts of western India, are a great storehouse of quartz, amethyst, agate, cornel, onyx and opal which occur as geodes, and these are used as gemstones. These basalt types are used as gemstones. These are made into beads, ringstones and other ornamental subjects. A number of rich bauxite deposits of India have formed in the Deccan traps. A few worth mentioning are the bauxite deposits of Katni, Jabalpur, Mandla, Belagaum and Kolhapur. The light black soil forming over the Deccan traps is specially suitable for the cotton crops. Distribution: basalt. It is the most extensive lava formation of the peninsular India, covering an area of about 500,000 square kilometers, extending over large parts of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat and some parts of Telangana and Karnataka. The formation of Deccan traps started about around 67 million years ago. Thank you.